Welcome to the MLLW Today show, where we will be talking about news, sports, news, and headlines. And I'm your host, Finn McGuire, and this is your other host,
Kyle Gray.
And yeah, so I think the first subject we should talk about is opening day. Opening day, oh, that was a fun game.
Yes, lots of homers and plenty of RBIs.
Yeah, and there are some rumors about expansion teams coming soon. We have Vance, Layton, and Wells Ashworth. They all want to make their own team and start it. They're trying to figure out. They want to be the Blue Jays, but we'll just see.
Other possible new players, are Jackson and Evan Lyle, possibly helping to make another team.
Yes, or they have been picked up by the Astros. Nolan Brock has picked up Jackson Lyle and Evan Lyle, and they are two great players who will be a DH and a pitcher, I think.
Why don't we talk about the new fence?
The new fence. It is a great fence. It's like a tarp with stakes in it, but it can hold us up. Like, we're gonna put some banners on it. Maybe East Marucci, and we're definitely gonna put each other's channels like on the wall of it.
Also, possibly American and Texas flags. Another thing is, will this fence affect the amount of home runs we see?
Most definitely, because some home runs I've seen, like Ryan Gray's, it looks a little bit lower than our fence. Our fence is definitely like 4 feet. It's pretty big, or taller. It's at 2 feet on 9 when we bought it a year ago. So I'm glad to see that we're actually using it, because we did not use it for a fence last year.
How about we talk about expectations for who's playing next?
Okay. So the Cubs and the Yankees are playing tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Y'all will be filming it, but it won't come out until like Thursday.
All right, well, I think we should talk about David's pitching and the possible appearance of Toby's pitching. David has struggled to find the strike zone, but hasn't done terrible. And I hear Toby is working on his riser, and he's getting pretty good at it.
Yes, and I've seen David. He's been scuffing balls, practicing on his new strike zone that he's made. And yeah, his pitching's actually been really good. He has a lot of drop balls, drop sliders, risers, and Toby's been practicing on his hitting for the next game. Yeah, let's talk about the Yankees now.
Okay, Ryan Gray had a great game, went 5 for 5 last game with a home run and 9 RBIs. Excited to see what he can do in his next game. And Kale's pitching appearance. I'm wondering what to see what Kale's pitching, see if the Cubs hitting can show up for once.
Yeah, I think David, he's a pretty good hitter. I think he's going to be a Silver Slugger this year. But I guess we're just going to have to see.
Well, why don't we talk about the Astros and how they plan to change up their roster?
Yeah, as you know, Layton LeVere had left the Astros, and we dropped the Dodgers have dropped Grant Brock for Layton. And it's no hard feelings to Grant. I just don't like rolling with a 5 or 4 man roster. And Nolan has told me he wants to roll with the 5-man roster, which it's going to be questionable. I can't wait to see that, because Evan Lyle is going to be their DH. Jackson Lyle, I want to see him pitch, honestly. Like, I want to see him pitch. He's probably going to be a fan favorite. He's probably going to hit a lot of dingers, home runs, and yeah, just more competition in the league.
Why don't we talk about Jackson Lyle's hitting? We've seen the videos. This guy can hit bombs. Anything you want to say about his hitting?
Yeah, we got another Silver Slugger Silver Slugger candidate. He's showed me videos of him hitting a wiffle ball in his backyard, and he hits it far and long. So, I just can't wait to see it.
What if we talked about top prospects? Who do you think's looking good to make the MLW?
Me, of course. David, with his pitching I've seen in his backyard, if he keeps that up, it's going to be really good. So I think his hitting's pretty good. Hasn't hit any home runs in spring training, but he just needs to get his perfect pitch low. And yes, he will hit plenty of home runs this season, I feel like.
Another person I think worth talking about for prospects is Jackson and Evan. I'm pretty sure they're both really good players, so possible prospects right there.
Yes, and I think we should wrap it up on today's Today show with the expansion team. So we know that Leighton LaVere wants to create his own team with Lance LaVere and Wells Ashworth. But we also have the cameraman from the first spring training game we showed y'all, Caden, right, Kale?
Yes.
Okay. Wants to start his own team with a new prospect, Jackson Fulber. We're still making the team. They're probably going to be the Indians, Twins, White Sox, I don't know. Or they're going to be the Mets, Phillies, or Marlins, or Nationals. We'll see. I mean, we haven't fully made the teams yet. We still have another year to work on the teams. And, yeah, that's it.
Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you all subscribe to MLLW Wiffle Ball, MLLW Media, and KRT Sports. Thank you.